returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. They'll kick it away here. Bringing it back, it's Staley. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some open field ahead. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Returner looking to create better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time now, rolling to his left. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Running it back, it's Butler. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, this is just really good coverage by the defender. Took away any opportunity for the receiver to make a play on the ball. In fact, if you're the quarterback and you're looking at that coverage, the only chance you have is by throwing it downfield, and he ends up overthrowing his target.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give your...
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defense. Fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And looking for a big play here. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Volunteers. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick six in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pressure is coming. Fights off a defender. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down coming.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Fowles. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Texas. 14, Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not right through. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the run, it's Lewis. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground?
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. And he drops back in the gun. cannot escape, and down he goes. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. No press here. The defense backing away. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it's good for a first down, the 36.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in to wear that defense down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they will claim the second half lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tennessee, 28, Texas, 21, Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass not complete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is textbook defensive round. Eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for him. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running back with the ball carrier. Gain of 3. It's third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Tennessee, 28. Texas, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Sparkle. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards. You keep them all on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Strong defense. They stop them right near the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Lewis. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That's it. Game over on the interception.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Interesting call coming up on 3rd and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And here we go. We'll set up for a potential walk-off game-winning field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
This offense has already failed on 5 4th down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. He's going to hand this off.
The running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Interesting call here. 3rd and medium in overtime, where they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it. He shreds the tackle. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So we'll set him now for a field goal to win the game. A moment every kicker dreams about. He missed it. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here. An empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Tennessee 30, Texas 28.
And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. No, he stops short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.